And welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
I'm the other random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Don't mind me playing a game. I'll be right with you.
So, I don't know what comment on this week. Seeing that there's Cam's versions of Guardians of the Galaxy out, I thought that didn't come out till this Friday.
Guessing probably international release.
Maybe.
Or someone at the premiere being a total dick.
Right. Then again, it could got pulled up a week early.
Valid point.
I'm not positive on that. I don't watch enough actual television to see commercials on it.
Right. I'm in the same boat, honestly.
And if I watch I'm gonna watch like Fire Stick.
Right.
Nefariously done. Fire Stick.
Nefarious means.
A nefariously done up Fire Stick.
Which, through what I've just learned through my crash course in law, you're actually doing nothing illegal.
No, you're not.
No, nobody's doing any. Nobody in this. Well, you might be doing some things that are illegal, but you're not doing anything unlawful. There is a difference.
No, you're not doing anything
illegal either. You're not doing anything. It's just scanning the web for live streams.
Right. If downloading it,
then you're actually even downloading it. You're not. It's the selling that they're really like you're taking money from their pocket, and they're like, well, if they download it and watch it, they're taking money from it. No, well, actually not, because if I download it and I like it, I generally tend to buy it.
Right.
Deadpool. I downloaded that thing the second day it was out. Watched the shittiest cam just because I wanted to see the movie. To make sure I was going to really enjoy it. I really enjoyed it. The day it came out on DVD, I hauled balls to the store and bought it. So it doesn't diminish sales whatsoever. Right. Doctor Strange.
I'm going to have to pick up that the Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah.
Because I love that movie.
That's so good.
I only watched it at theaters, though. But I started watching it online. But
I watched it online. I thought it was fucking amazing. So in theaters, it had to be spectacular, especially in like 3D.
If I would have loved to have gone back and seen it in 3D. I just watched it standard.
Oh, okay.
But I would have. I wanted to go back and see it in 3D.
Yeah.
Because I'm not big on 3D movies.
Really?
The newer 3D movies are a lot better than
the older ones.
3D used to be.
Right.
I hate those blue and red glasses.
Yeah.
But why am I gonna pay? Why do I want to pay $3 extra for a pair of 3D glasses that they want you to recycle there?
Return. So some.
I'm not return. I don't return them. I won't return them.
No.
I paid $3 for them.
Yeah, and they cost like $1 to make. If that.
They're but those are better than.
The new 3Ds are definitely better.
But Doctor Strange was an awesome movie, and it would have been great in 3D.
Probably, yeah.
But yeah, I generally, I'm not gonna go see a movie in 3D just because it's in 3D.
Right. Sorry, Nakamura break. Yo!
I know it should be the not so random ass, but when he is in the ring and he goes to his lay down position, why doesn't somebody just kick him in the head?
Because the match hasn't started.
Don't matter. Why don't you just go kick him in the head?
Right.
Tell him to ring the bell and pin his ass.
Because if they're not on their feet, they can't ring the bell.
Pick him up.
There you go.
Kick him in the head 100 times. Pick him up. Ring the bell. Throw him back down.
Oh, Bobby Roode.
Glorious bomb.
Had to, I'm sorry.
But Yeah. So I don't know about Guardians of the Galaxy.
It might be out. Let me give it a look. Well, I should have been doing that while I was instead of triggering your damn ringtone.
Right. I want to go see that.
Right.
And I know there are people that are going to go see it just because Baby Groot.
Oh, of course.
I'm like, no. I want to see Mantis, who should have been in the first one. Yes, Mantis should have been. She should have been in the first one. She was a founding member of the Guardians.
Oh, it came out April 10th in Tokyo. That's
so it's an international edition.
Come on, Japanese guys! You really need to do better at your freaking cameras.
They did. The people walking in front did look like Japanese guys.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it? Yeah, no, they didn't though, because Japanese people sit a little bit lower, so everybody can get their cameras out and videotape shit right. Damn Americans.
It is Americans going to Japan to watch the movie early.
Right. Your Guardians is coming out like a month early? Let's go! I would if I was rich. Like, hear this movie's coming out really early in this country? Yeah? You got your passport? No? Wanna? Let's get the fuck about this piece.
You ain't going to.
Nope.
Because you don't like the government enough.
Exactly.
And then
I do not contract with the government in any way, shape, or form.
Passport is just another
loophole to try and latch you into a contract. I do not contract with the government, and
the driver's license is
that's a contract with the state.
Still government.
And that only but there's the rules of the road are the only rules that apply to me. Until I go, I claim common law jurisdiction, and then they've got nothing. Because I consent to no contract and I waive all benefits, which means leave me the fuck alone. I don't want your protection. I'm not going to answer your questions. Piss off. Just a nicer way of saying it. So everybody knows. Use that to your advantage.
But, like I said, you're not getting a passport.
Oh, hell no. Nope.
You're not leaving this country.
I might leave the country, but I'm not getting a passport.
Canada won't want you. The only country you're going to is Mexico.
Yep. And they'd love me. You like weed how much? A lot.
I told people before I was diagnosed with narcolepsy that, you know what, I think I'm part Mexican. So I like to fall asleep about 2 o'clock.
Oh, shit.
That's about 2 to 4.
It's time for a siesta.
I like what this female comedian.
Not Angela Johnson.
No, one of the dirtier.
Oh, Jesus.
Female comedians. Might even been my Finale.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna be on
She's talking about going up to Canada. Being at the airport in Canada to leave. A couple guys come up to her. You need to give us like $5. Come on. I'm from the US. Do something for the money. Make a sign, something. Alright, no, you don't understand. You're leaving the country. You want to leave the country, you gotta pay us this much money. Oh, you're underselling yourself. I'm leaving. You can get so much more than that. This is a frozen wasteland. This is talking about, it's like, I love Mexico because it's like one giant dollar store. Everything there is $1.
Not wrong.
And she's like, you know what I really want to know? I really wish I could sit in on that meeting where they decided on a siesta. They're like, one guy is like, "Do we have any further business?" Yeah. I get tired about 2:00, from 2 to 4. Can we just take a nap? You are the idea guy, Jose.
And what should we call this nap between 2 and 4? A siesta? Nice.
You are the idea man. So, but that's the only place that's out in Japan.
Yeah. Tokyo's the only place it's out right now.
So the U.S. is Friday. This Friday.
Yes.
Like I said, I want to go see it. Mantis, new member being added to the team.
Right.
Like I said, should have been in the first one. She's a founding member. You know who else is in it?
Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah, but
No
no, somebody else.
idea.
Gotta be a bit part.
Who? Oh, I know Star-Lord's dad's going to be in it, but...
No, even more of a bit part.
Oh, wow.
Wonder Man.
Oh, nice!
But he's not Wonder Man.
No, not yet.
He's his actual name, the movie star.
Oh, nice.
Because they're going to end up in Hollywood. And you know who's playing that role, right?
Mm-mm.
Nathan Fillion.
Nice! Nice!
I read that like a year ago. Like, yes! It still should have been Star Wars. That's just Nathan Fillion's character. Is a comfort zone.
Yeah? Nathan Fillion's so damn funny. I mean,
In most
he
stuff.
really is.
In most stuff.
Big Bang Theory. He's friggin' hilarious in that.
As himself, do. No, I'm not him. I'm not the guy.
I'm not that guy. I get it all the time. I'm not him. So do you want a picture with Nathan Fillion, or don't you?
I want a picture with Nathan Fillion. Not a guy that looks like Nathan Fillion. How about a picture of a guy that looks like Nathan Fillion, but is a little bit more annoyed than Nathan Fillion normally is? He'll work for Facebook.
Oh.
No, I want a picture with Nathan Fillion. How about a picture of a guy with a guy that looks like Nathan Fillion, but is more annoyed than Nathan Fillion normally is? If you watch Firefly though, and Serenity, him and Baldwin, it's cool.
They got a great bounce back and forth, give each other shit repertoire, motif to their relationship, man.
And it's not. It's actually not surprising that he'd be like Wonder Man.
Right.
Because
makes you wonder, man.
Will be a future Avenger.
Yeah. And Joss Whedon directs the Avengers stuff, so he's gonna be like, yeah, I want to work with Joss again. He's friggin' a brother.
He
pretty much.
He was on Buffy.
Yep.
Firefly.
Yep. Serenity.
Which is
Firefly. The movie.
Firefly movie, Serenity. He's worked with them.
A lot.
Joss Whedon works with a lot of the same people over and over again.
Yes. Which has surprised me, like Charisma Carpenter or David Boreanaz hasn't shown up in the Marvel Universe yet. Or even Eliza Dushku. Just as like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you know?
Eliza Dushku is a little bit of a surprise, because
They work together a lot. Dollhouse, Buffy,
Dollhouse.
Angel.
Dollhouse, she talked to me into
Making.
Because networks wanted her to do a show. She's like, I'm not doing a show without Joss.
Right.
It's sad that it only lasted 2 seasons.
Right. It is.
I like they did at least wrap that one up. I like her show True Calling.
Yeah, they just left that one linger, irritatingly enough.
Yeah, I'm like, what? And that pissed me off too because I like True Calling as well. These are shows. If you haven't watched them, do. Firefly is one. You're having a tough time getting through.
Yeah, if it's good in small doses as far as I'm concerned. It's one of those where if it was on every week, I would watch it every week, and I wouldn't be trying to binge. It's not a good binging show for me because the humor runs itself a little thin, and it's funny like week to week, but like one right after the other.
It had more of the humor that they put into Firefly or
Serenity. Yeah,
but they had to space it out more.
Yeah. I understand,
because it was a show,
right? And thankfully, they had the wrap up of Serenity, so
right. And they eventually made
which technically should be called Serenity 2, because the pilot was a movie length pilot named Serenity.
Yeah, 2-part episode.
Yeah,
2 episode. Well, a 2-part episode or whatever you want to say.
Right, a double length episode. Because on the DVD, it's all ran right together as a movie.
But when it aired, it was 2 episodes.
Right.
Individually.
Yeah, I get that.
Actually, but it didn't air until later.
Of course. They saw the pilot and was like, that's great, make a series. And they made the series, but didn't air the pilot until
they didn't want to air the pilot because of right away because they felt some. I forget what it said. What was said about that. There was a feeling that so they started with the
second episode.
The third episode.
Oh, the third episode.
Because the first 2 episodes were the pilot.
Right.
They ended it with the pilot.
Which transitioned nicely into the movie.
It's all works. Do you know which person showed up on the show? It was on Angel and Buffy.
Probably Summer Blau.
Nope. She never was on Buffy.
The dude we were just talking about. Not Nathan Fillion. The one he's always giving shit to.
Nope.
No?
He was on Angel, but not Buffy.
Okay. Then the pilot, the blonde pilot dude.
Nope. None of the main characters.
No idea.
You might not have gotten to this part yet.
Probably not.
Do you remember the last season of Angel?
Yes.
The guy that worked with Fred?
Yes.
That wanted to that worship Illyria?
Okay, yeah.
That guy.
Alright.
In the last season of Buffy, he was the vampire that Buffy had a conversation with. In conversations with ghosts.
Okay.
At the end of their conversation, she mentions Spike, and Spike's the one that turned him. Because he was being controlled by the First.
That's right. God damn, dude, how do you have that fucking good to remember?
And he was in an episode of Firefly.
Nice.
Somebody's friend. I think it's Captain Reynolds and Zoe's buddy. When they're like military buddies.
Okay.
I don't know. How do we remember what was on Fox 30 years ago?
Right. It's ingrained in me, I guess. Not the best way I can put it.
So, if you watch Modro,
yeah,
and watch Whose Line Is It Anyways channel, 24/7, you will not see the UK version.
Correct.
Which sucks because that was hilarious, and that's where they got it from, anyways.
Right. And the bit we got to see was pretty good. Maybe that's why they can't air it on or can't put it on there is because it's hard to find.
Probably. You would think somebody would have it because it ran on Comedy Central for 20 years.
Right. It did. I mean,
it ran on Comedy Central longer than it ran
on ABC and ABC Family.
Than the actual UK series ran.
Oh, well, yeah.
Which was like, what, 10 years?
Yeah, 10 seasons, 10 series, as they say in the UK.
88 to 98 or 97?
97, I think.
97, because that'd be 10 years.
Yeah.
But it had most of the same people.
Right? Ryan Stiles, Colin Mockery, pretty much once they hit the show, took the show over.
What was her name? Josie?
Yeah, Josie,
She was hard. I thought she was hard.
Yeah, Josie Lawrence.
She did a lot of the... She did like one or two episodes. I think only one. Of Drew Carey. But I know she... I've seen at least one with her in it.
Nice. She did 2 or 3 with Drew Carey, I'm pretty sure, when we were looking up the IMDb's of...
But that... No,
not the IMDb's. When I was going through the on the Fire Stick, when I was going through them, it told who was on each episode. And I only saw her name like 3 times in the American version, but I saw it like 24 times in the British.
Yeah, she did it quite a bit. And she was one of my favorites. It is her and Ryan Stiles were
a great tandem.
Were the ones I always wanted to win.
Right.
And when you say win, the UK version, the winner actually was the one that performed the credits in whatever style the host wanted.
Nice. So that's definitely better than the American version. Or what does the winner get? To stand there.
Get to sit at Drew's desk.
Yeah.
While Drew does a hoedown or props.
Right.
Normally.
Typically, on a typical.
There was the one we watched earlier today, where he did Helping Hands.
Right. That's a good one. Helping Hands is a classic bit.
Like I said, what is that? Party Quirks.
Party Quirks, yeah.
I love Party Quirks. Scenes from a Hat.
Scenes from a Hat's a good one. Let Wayne Brady do a Prince imitation every now and again, and you're solid.
Questions. Or how
the dating game.
Questions is a really funny when they mess up.
Oh yeah, they having to answer questions with questions.
Yeah.
Classic bit.
If you don't know what we're talking about, check out Whose Line Is It Anyways. Most of you have at least seen that episode.
Have seen at least one episode. If it didn't trip your trigger, you didn't give it long enough.
There's still episodes airing with
Aisha Tyler's the host.
Tyler.
And Colin and Ryan are still a part of it. I think it's typically, I've seen Wayne Brady in a few episodes. I've seen Greg Proops. They still get the...
Wayne Brady was still
pretty prominent,
prominent for the first season or two.
Yeah, just before he got Let's Make a Deal, I think. when he got Let's Make a Deal.
I thought he had Let's Make a Deal before that.
No, he didn't get I think Let's Make a Deal's only in their. Yeah, no, you're right.
It's been
You're
on
right.
for quite a while.
It has
Before
been.
Drew quit doing Who's Line.
No. Drew had just started doing Price is
I thought
Right.
I thought that lasted for like 10 years.
Drew's did till about 2007.
And he started Price is Right before that.
But before 2007? No, he didn't.
Look it up. Well, you look it up, but we need to start wrapping up.
Right. So
So right now, before we do the picks, if things do not go your way,
Yep.
we are offering Defiance people, and it don't have to be Defiance
in the
people.
surrounding area, if you're willing to come.
If you're willing to come out to Defiance, a special guest host occasionally.
If
More-
for some unforeseen reason I don't win this, which is probably not going to happen, I will go with like 99% sure I'm right on this.
But leave comments that you want to do it. Weekends only.
Yep, we do this Saturday or Sunday.
You probably won't be talking that much. You'll still be.
Right, you'll just be my
Also-
placeholder here.
You'll be.
You'll be my avatar. You just sit here and go whenever you hear me talk. Mind you, I am just kidding. You will get to say shit. Just I'll probably cut you off because Skype is such a buggy bitch.
That and I don't know how to say. You won't get to say as much as, and we might not let you use your name. Might have to use a nickname.
Drew Carey actually started hosting in 2007, the same year that it ended. So he went from one right to the other.
All right, so picks for the week. Anything?
Yeah, I'll go with again Rick and Morty. Gotta watch Rick and Morty. That'll be my first. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with something that is definitely renewed for a couple more years. I love the show. One of the only non-comic book shows in my lineup anymore.
Technically,
But it does have comic book related
references. Yes.
And that's The Big Bang Theory.
Bang.
It's still a hilarious show.
Yes, very much so. I'm going to go with a game I just found called The Wolf. It's a massive multiplayer online RPG where you take over the role of a wolf and go hunting stuff. It's actually quite fun.
All right, I'm gonna go a little retro for a name. Not really retro. I'm gonna go fall back a little bit with the upcoming release in just over 2 weeks of Injustice 2. Go back and check out Injustice.
Yeah, there's a good one.
Story play mostly. That way you can, because that's what really is the difference between Injustice and Injustice 2.
Right.
One of the big
Gameplay and
differences.
customization.
One of the main things is you want to check out the story to check out for the
Sequel.
to lead up to the sequel.
And
And that's the game.
my second pick, or my third pick actually, my final pick, do yourself justice and look up common law jurisdiction. It'll do yourself a favor. Just do it. I did it. Changed my whole mind. Changed my whole perspective on the world.
Yeah, but you're an anarchist anyways.
I know, but if you're not an anarchist, you can still you could be you. You just
Other than
don't
that,
have to acknowledge all the bullshit. What's your last pick?
I don't think I'm gonna really give one this week.
Payback.
Just,
No, he's like, no, fuck payback.
Just Actually, I'm gonna do something I don't think I've really done. I am gonna go old school.
Ooh.
Fall back and suggest a comic book.
Ooh. What do we get?
The Max.
Yes, the Max. If you like the comic,
MAXX.
if you like the comic, MAXX. If you like the comic, go watch a cartoon.
It was part of MTV's Oddities.
Liquid TV.
MTV Oddities.
Yeah, the Oddities. Yeah.
Awesome. It's an Image comic. Sam Keith, writer, artist.
Nice. Definitely one man art.
Owner. One of the biggest differences between the comic and the cartoon was there was an issue that they had. I forget who was in the issue, but they couldn't get the rights
To one of the characters.
Yeah, to the character for the cartoon.
Meh. Minor differences are always made. Look at Walking Dead.
But other than that, like the first episode is word for word.
Nice.
But until next time,
Keep it random.
Peace.